Productivity secret number 6, create a peak productivity environment. This is probably one of my biggest secrets. Create an environment that works for you, not against you, right? So make certain your environment works for you instead of against you. For some, your environment, your work environment is not designed for peak productivity. Now, that is, depends on, because sometimes I get this question, does that mean I have to have a super organized desk? Does that mean it's peak productivity? Not necessarily. You see, like scientists and like very inventive people, you go to the office, this is like a freaking mess.
It's like organized.
But it's like organized chaos.
Chaos,
right?
yeah.
That's what works best for them. You have to find what works for you. But when I'm talking about environment, that I think one of the most important concepts I teach all my students, I'm going to teach it to you now, is the concept of the wealth triggers. Wealth triggers, meaning having items, having objects, having artifacts around you in your environment, because both your conscious and subconscious minds respond to all sorts of things, stimuli, right? Introducing like objects, including objects around us. So I want to have things that would help me to create better performance.
Right.
Right. So whatever works for you. Now you have a number of things.
Yes.
You've got actually the Mont Blanc pen.
The Mont Blanc pens right next to me. Yep.
Right. And what else do you have?
I've got books on my shelf that talk about gold.
Yeah.
I've got books that also talk about being a good dad, good father. So those are, because family time is important for me. So the family time, cars, right? Obviously, in the initial stages, I'll be very honest. I think for a lot of you, for me, what's important now is not so much the materialistic things. It's more like, I would actually put up wealth triggers that show me things like building up my net worth or invest the next level, like the next portfolio, the money monthly projects. Those things, something that's from that just reminds me I need to work on that. Because now the projects are like a 3-year project or a 5-year project. It's not something that, I might put up some suits though. I do like suits and clothing and stuff like that.
Whatever works for you. That environment, for some, it may be a very nice painting.
Yes.
They find it very, very calming, gives them peace of mind. Awesome. For some, they might like a motivational kind of a quote.
Yes.
That's awesome. I actually have a number of students who print out,
your quotes,
posts, and then they post it that motivate them. They also like the pressure of kind of me looking at them, like, get shit done, right? That's also good. Your goals, that might work for you. I recommend a clock in front of you, because clock is a good wealth trigger. Reminds you the value of your time.
I shit you not, guys. Do this, because for years I had Sifu's magazine on my desk, and it worked. Like just having it there, because every time I'm like trying to slack off on Facebook, I'm like, oh shit, Sifu's right there. What if he was watching? Yeah. Right. Right. Then some of you guys will go put like that sticker over your camera, right? Because I shit you not, Sifu I used to say, like cameras in my house. He knew exactly what I was doing all the time. I was like, someone other hacked my computer. He figured out I was like slacking. And just when I'm doing it, he'll send me a message. Hey Desmond, did you get this project done? I asked you this 3 days ago. Working on it. Bullshit, I didn't even get it. I forgot about it. I didn't write it down. Yeah. So, busted, right? Exposed. But it really works. Print Sifu's picture.
I cannot emphasize this enough. Your environment is very, very critical. You will not, just think as an athlete, if you are a peak performance athlete, you want to train in a good facility, right? Yes. You want to have all the equipment, you want to have the environment, the coaches. So whatever works for you. This is your office. That's your headquarters. That's your battlefield, right? This is where all the action happens. You have to protect it. Make sure, I would say, like no distraction, noise. Like if you have if you have kids, I know you train your kids too. Like you tell them, if dad is working, like do your thing, but like
today
dad is working.
Today, right? Seriously, I open my door and I yell upstairs. I'm like, boys, dad's about to get on a call. It's being recorded. I can hear you guys. Don't play the piano. That's it, right? Go do something else. Go upstairs.
You gotta communicate with your family members. Hey, I'm working. I'm building something for our family. I need my time. I need a time where there's no distraction. I need to be in my zone. I need to do this, right? So you need to have that communication ahead of time.
I do communicate with them, and I let them know the schedule as well. Many times if we're teaching a class, I'll let them know even if I'm home. Guys, tonight dad's got a class. You know what? You guys can go out and watch a movie. I don't care. You guys can go onto the 3rd floor. You can do whatever you want. Do something creative. Play Lego. I give you permission, right? But just don't be right above me because I got to teach the class at night, right? I don't want to have the distractions.
Yeah, so with me, I have the vision board in front of me, always reminds me of my why. I close the door when I'm working on important tasks, right? I want no distraction. Right? I could be in there in the office for hours, but I close the door. That means like don't. And Jenny knows. Jenny already knows. If I open the door, means she can come in and give me a kiss and all that stuff. But if I close the door, it means like I'm thinking.
In my case, my door is closed most of the time. But what I've trained my family to do is they knock. My boys will even knock. They know not to just open the door, right? Especially if they can come to the door and they can hear some talking going on in the room. Normally I'm on a call, right? What my wife will do is she'll open the door very slowly. She'll put her head in. And if I'm on the call and that happens, she'll just see my hand go up like this. She'll close the door. She knows that, no, don't come in the room right now. Then she'll send me a text message. And of course, then after I finish the call, I see the text message. I'm like, okay. In the house, she sends me a text message, right? And she's like, oh, I'm going out. I'm going to go get some groceries. The kids are whatever doing.
And sometimes if it's not your home, then like even back then I would go to a hotel, right, where it's the environment. I like the environment. I'll go to a very nice hotel. I'll work in a lobby that was used to work for me before, right? So a lot of objects around me that represents like wealth and success and like motivation, inspiration, whatever works for you. You got to find what works for you, right? You're setting yourself up for success. You're setting up the environment for success. And for some, it may be also, like I also believe in feng shui.
Yes.
Right? It's like an Asian Chinese term, which is meaning the way you organize your furniture, the way you organize your environment.
Are you facing the window? Did you put a mirror by your door?
It makes it more success and prosperity, right? Whatever that works for you.
Maybe it's a placebo, but maybe it works. You never know.
Yeah, that's right. So your environment, very key. Here's the last secret. Understand you cannot manage time. Notice we didn't say about managing time. This whole class, it's not about managing time because you cannot manage time. Because time management doesn't exist. You cannot manage time. You cannot make it go faster. You cannot make it go slower. You cannot make the time move forward or backward. You cannot make up for lost time.
Right.
Like this second, listen to me, it's gone. This second, that's gone.
Yeah.
You cannot make up for lost time. So you cannot actually manage time. What you could manage is how you use your time. It's the only thing that you can manage. That's why knowing your magic number is so critical. It's the only thing you can manage. So ask yourself, very simple, do the actions that you take on a daily basis move you forward in the direction that you want?
That's why it's so important to write out, because when you write it out, then you can be very honest.
Get outside your head. Put it on a piece of paper, put it in a journal, put it in a notebook, right?
Do you recommend having an accountability partner, Sifu? Like, writing it out, sometimes a lot of us will lie to ourselves. Let's just be honest, right?
Yes.
We write out things and then if nobody checks it, I remember when I had to send in the monthly, I was like, shit. I write out like, oh shit, I didn't do that much this month. That sucked.
Yeah. So I think for having accountability partner helps.
Yeah.
For some, put it on a wall. It helps. I like to do public declaration.
That's the ultimate accountability.
I like that. Tell the world that's your goal. Put it in the Facebook. Put in DOD. That's my goal. So then everyone looking at you. You don't make it, you feel embarrassed. Good. I like to tell them when I was growing my YouTube channel. Yeah. When I had 10,000 subscribers, I already told people I'm going to grow it. So when we hit, I say I'm going to go hit 100,000. We hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I tell people I'm going to hit 1 million subs. Yep. I tell the whole world about it. Right? Millions of people know that I had that intention. That's my goal. Good. I want the whole damn world to hold me accountable. So I can't back out. I can't I don't know. No, I'm going to do it. Just like now I'm telling you, I'm going to hit 10 million subs on YouTube. It takes some time, but that's my goal. Tell the whole world about it. I keep telling the world about it. Not just like once, I hope no one hears it. No, I keep telling the people what I'm going to do. I like that. I like to see people shocked. I like to see my enemies, right? Challenge, like, good. If they don't think I can do it, let's see. Let's see what happens, right? That's more the Ruby in me, right? Where I want to live up to the challenge, right? But that's what I do. I like to do. Just imagine public declaration. It's a very powerful way to do it. So what do you focus on now, right? Do your actions move you away from your priorities? If you just ask yourself daily, is what I'm doing worth X amount of dollars per hour? Is what I'm doing moving me closer to my goals? And if you know your goals, what your goals are, and you set up that peak performance environment, have wealth triggers around you. This works. It is not complex. It really isn't. You do this on a consistent basis, it becomes a habit. You will then find your productivity level compared to other people.
Yeah.
You'll be like this. And you feel good. You feel very good about yourself, not because you're saying that, oh, I'm better than you. No, you're not coming across, I'm better than you, but you know your habits are better than them. And that's why you're successful and they're not. So at the end of the day, time management is really priority management.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, priority management is really self-management. That's what we're talking about. It's self-management. Do you have the discipline? Can you focus? Do you have clarity? Right? Can you act without hesitation? Can you take action without a lot of lower self?
Yeah.
Right? Without a lot of emotional baggage. It's all self-management.
Or even just being organized, knowing what you're doing.
It's all battling all your inner demons. Are you okay with your parents, your family not understanding you why you want to avoid minimum wage activities? It's all internal things, internal conflicts. So at the end of the day, it's not the technique. I've given you the technique, but can you execute on the techniques and apply the strategies? It's your self-management, period, right? You will not be a highly effective person if you have a strong inner game. You have a strong inner game, you will be more productive than most. Because you can act without you can take action without a lot of emotional baggage that hold you back. That's the difference. People who are not productive, a ton of emotional bullshit in their head.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. If you're not productive, I know a lot of stuff going on here.
Lack of confidence.
What if it doesn't work? I don't know.
Scared,
I don't know what
fear.
to do. It could be fear of failure, fear of success.
Worry what other people think of you.
Worry what about people think. That's paralyzed people. All those things, all those stories, all those chatters in your mind, it paralyzes you. And that's why you're not productive.